All right, welcome everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to the palace, y'all. I had to let you all. I had to delay starting and I put the thumbnail up on purpose for a reason and played a little bit of background music cuz let me tell you something. I wanted y'all to get a real good look at this beautiful African queen. Get a real good look because when I tell you she did her damn thing, Chanel Ayan did her thing this weekend at BravoCon. I was not there, but I did get to see and enjoy the beautiful clips of the social segment that she took lead over. I don't think anybody's ever done it to that capacity. Have you seen Chanel Ayan? How she Man, it was so good. I was like, hell no, we're gonna do a quick 1 2 1 2 segment over here for I need her to shine. I need y'all to really see that she did her thing. When I tell you this girl is gifted, I didn't even know Ayan had it like that. Listen, we're gonna take a look. When I tell you she is witty, she's smart, she's empathetic, she's sharp, she's funny. Those were some of probably the best moments Bravo has ever seen. And Bravo, I don't know what you have in store for her, but I'm going to say this. She shines by herself. I don't know if Chanel Ayan needs an ensemble by way of the Real Housewives of Dubai because I think her sauce, she gets lost in the sauce. This woman is talented. She's a natural star. Bravo, what do you have in store for her? Because this is like a diamond in the rough, if you ask me, right? I really hope Bravo, right? I really hope Bravo considers doing something more. I don't know what it means for her future on Bravo, but we're going to talk about it and just see what we can come up with. But yeah, in today's segment, we're going to cover her most talked about BravoCon looks, fan reactions, and viral moments. We're going to go ahead and play some of her red carpet interviews and just let you see. And we're going to also follow up with her post after show recap and review. But I'm going on record. Chanel Ayan shut it down at BravoCon 2025. That's it. That's all. She was the star. She was the star at BravoCon. That's it. Argue with your mama. Don't argue with me. Period. You said Bravo must recognize she's a jewel. I don't know. I hope they do. We're going to take a look at some of her hottest moments on the red carpet. And y'all, when I tell you she did her damn thing, she's like a chameleon. She is like a chameleon. She can formulate her rhetoric, her dialogue based on who's in front of her, which tells me what is her birthday? Somebody look up her birthday. She has the ability to meet people where they are, which is very unique. That's like a unique trait to have because some of us get so enmeshed and embedded with who we are and what we need. But she did a really good job of just giving herself away to the moment based on who was in front of her. If she needed to bring it down, she would bring it down. I was like, oh my God, girl, you are a bad bitch. I'm sorry. She is. That's it. That's all. I love to see other Black women shine. And baby, if you good at it, I'm going to give you your damn props. Girl, you are the it girl. Okay, we're going to get into it. Let me see what y'all said about her birthday, though. Let's see what y'all are saying about her birthday. What's her birthday? Dark and Lovely said, "I love Chanel Ayan." What's that? June? Is that like a Gemini? Is that what that is? June 7th, I think, or is that a Taurus? She did her thing. Sorry, not sorry. Six dash. Well, Chanel Ayan, whatever it is, you are the queen of Bravo, girl. Your wit is beyond. Y'all said she's a Gemini. Okay, her wit is beyond. I ain't seen nothing about I've never seen anything like this. But I'm about to give y'all some real good highlights. Hold on. Cause baby, when I tell you I was like, no, we're gonna do a segment on her. She's gonna get a little shine on this platform. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me pull it up and then we're gonna start. I'm just gonna go randomly throughout some of her best moments and then I'll probably pause it in real time. I'm gonna start with oh, it's some good moments. Let me see. We're gonna start with her and Sheree. We're gonna start with her and Sheree, and then I think we'll go to her. We're gonna start with Ayan and Sheree. We're gonna go with her and Erica Jane. Watch how. Oh, sorry, y'all. Hold on. Watch how she. It doesn't matter. She can do her thing. Here we go. Let me know when you can see my screen. We're gonna go with her and Sheree first. All right. Here she goes. I think y'all can see the screen. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes, that's Sheree in the house. She's eating it. Period. Look at this. I know. I know. You look amazing.
First of all, hold on. Let me start it all over because Chanel Ayan was killing the look. So you see her with this Black Panther on. She took off the long wig, put on the short wig. Baby, let me play this again. I didn't like this jacket Sheree had on, but that's neither here nor there. I don't care if it is.
Oh my gosh, yes, that's Sheree in the house. She's eating it. Period. Look at this. I know.
Baby, look at that African baby. Listen. Who told you Black women y'all aren't beautiful? Baby, forget the Black Panther. We looking at the Black Queen. Y'all look at that side profile. Beautiful, stunning. Quit playing with me. Yeah, you say Sheree looks a mess, but she has on Balenciaga. And because she's wearing Balenciaga, you know that's going to get a head nod and or a turn and a mention. Yes, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's continue.
Yes, I know. You
This
look
is
amazing. What are you
amazing.
wearing today, honey?
This is Balenciaga.
Of course, you always bring the looks. And you always bring the most expensive looks in BravoCon.
Thank you.
I
I don't know what that girl
Baby Chanel, bad. Look at this outfit, y'all. But let's continue.
was talking about.
We're not talking about her.
Okay,
But you
yes.
look amazing.
No, we're not.
You see how she redirected Sheree? This is your moment. And I guess Sheree got it worst, voted worst dress. And then Sheree responds to Ayan's question, what are you wearing? Sheree said, I'm wearing Balenciaga. I don't know what that girl was talking about. Let me tell you, when I say this girl, Ayan, is a boss bitch, because she says, we're not talking about her. This is your moment. I loved it.
I'm watching Atlanta
Mhm.
and I miss you there. Really, because you bring so much comedy into the show and fun and fashion. Who are you dating?
I'm not dating. I'm just kind of no one special, but I am going on dates. You got somebody for me?
Maybe me.
Look. I love it.
I love her wit and her humor. Sheree said, you got somebody for me? She said, maybe me.
Bring Sheree back. We both know. We know.
Tell 'em.
We
Tell 'em.
know. We know
There you
she
go.
brings it.
There
Yes.
you go.
Oh,
I loved it. That was great. And not only did she, you see how she got on board with her beautiful Black sister and looked into the camera and told Bravo, bring Sheree back. The reason why they did that is because earlier throughout the day in BravoCon, it was revealed that Sheree was asked to return to season 16, but the money was funny, honey, and Bravo didn't want to pay her her worth. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Sheree. I don't think your price today is what it was yesterday. Now, I'm not saying, Queen, it was She by Sheree. Dear Yvette said Sheree was wearing She by Sheree. I don't think that Sheree should have to settle, but I think she needs to be realistic. I think you need to read the room. Candy left and got herself a side deal. And if I have to guess, I'm going to be honest with you. They probably sat Candy down and said, listen, we're probably going in a different direction with the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We want to make sure we keep you on board within the franchise. We're not going to be able to pay you what we used to pay you, but what about this deal? The deal was probably lucrative, and Candy took her deal, didn't leave any coin on the table, and started working with NBC as an executive producer, coming up with different shows, right? This is why I think I'm right, or I may be on to something. They've gotten rid of most of the top heavy girls. What do you mean top heavy? The ones that would be the highest earners. Kenya Moore got cut. Now, most of you believe Kenya Moore got cut by her own accord. Probably, yes, but she made it easy. She made herself an easy target when her mouth got the best of her. And when you're top heavy like that, you're looking for any reason to get rid of them anyway, to decrease the budget and allocate it in other places with the younger talent that you don't have to overextend yourself financially. And then the investors begin to see a return on their investment. Now, Sheree, if you want to come back to the Real House, and they even cut Cynthia and made her a friend of the show, do you see the budget cuts that I'm talking about? So, Sheree, if you are coming back as a full-time cast member, you have to recognize yesterday's price is not the same as today. Do y'all get me? Do y'all get me? LaDawn said, yep, because Sheree brings nothing but a familiar face with fake storylines. Yes, they got rid of the top heavy. They did. Nene's gone. We got Cynthia, Kenya, Candy. You're not coming in making 300,000, 400,000. No, I'm not going to say 300,000. Well, let's look at it like this. Hell, Krishan Rock gets 2K per season of what is it, on Zeus with the baddies or whatever they call it, right? Now, you're not going to get $1 million, Sheree. That's what I'm trying to say. You probably won't get $1 million. I don't think you should go to the table expecting Bravo to fund your lifestyle. Girl, what's the tea? Said Sheree is old news. She's no longer worth the top pay. And Sheree, that's not coming from me. That's coming from the fan base. So if the fans are feeling that way and the viewers, you have to think about, oh shit, maybe I'm not. And that's a hard pill to swallow. We get it. But let's move on to Chanel Ayan's, red carpet with Erica Jane. It was good. I encourage you to look at her moments, not based on who you like or who you don't like, but her flexibility and her ability to work with anyone. Because, see, they like to put a difficult cloud over our heads as Black women. We're domineering, we're this, we're that. Nobody wants to work with us. We're too aggressive, loud, and this and this. Watch how she puts on her crown and wear it well, no matter who she's in front of.
Expensive to be me. Hi,
Hi,
girl.
babes. Hi.
Babe, you literally look amazing.
You know what? You have been killing these looks and working so hard this BravoCon. I have
thank
seen
you.
you everywhere, and I'm so glad we get to talk. We love latex in my crew, and so we decided 10 years of being we were going to put it on the body.
I love that. So let me
you.
tell you something. The other day, you were walking in front of me,
Yes?
and you had this latex beige skirt. Immediately, I was like, "That is Erica." Just the way you walk, the body, and how you move, I knew exactly it was you.
Well, thank you. You know
Yes.
what? Look, try to walk tall and proud. That's what I say to everybody.
Tell me what's going on in this Beverly Hills new season.
Oh,
You gotta tell me.
listen, I have a moment.
And no matter who she was in front of, Ayan made sure she tried to get a little bit of tea. And guess what? Because she's likable, they gave it to her. Y'all, I marveled at her. I was like, girl, I marveled at her ability to get in there and do what needs to be done. And she knew a little bit about everybody that she interviewed. See, why is that good? And why do I call Chanel Ayan, the queen of Bravo? Everybody else all they had to do was get their glam teams, jump on the flight, have cocktails, eat, relax, and have a good time. That's not what she was tasked with. She had to do red carpet interviews for the social segment of Bravo. What does that mean? She had to do her homework. She would have to remember everything about everybody. So this was work for her while it was fun for them. And she knew a little bit about everybody that stood in front of her. When Erica came up, she said, "It's expensive to be me." Brilliant. Love her.
Okay. We love moments.
I had a moment. Kyle
Okay.
Dorit and I have a big falling out,
Oh
and
wow.
it's a little. It put some stress on all of us, but
Okay.
it worked out okay.
Okay, that's good. Is that the reason why you guys were on a panel recently? You and Kyle did not even talk
No,
or look
Kyle
at
and
each
I
other?
did talk. I don't know what Ashley was saying. We actually do get along. I fell out with Dorit. Is Dorit and I that are Kyle?
So what they're talking about, Ashley talks too damn much. Ashley Darby is always in somebody's damn business. So what Erica Jane is referring to is Ashley Darby was seated behind her, either walking behind Kyle Richards and Erica Jane. And Ashley Darby opened her big loud mouth and announced that there seemed to be a rift between Erica Jane and Kyle. That's what Ayan is saying. Is that the reason why y'all weren't talking? She's like, no, Ashley doesn't know what she's talking about. She's like, me and Kyle are actually best friends. We were just sitting there chilling, waiting. So Ashley always stirring the pot and was loud and wrong. Erica said, and as a matter of fact, not only was Ashley wrong, me and Kyle are tight. It's me and Dorit that are no longer friends. You get what I'm saying?
Kyle and I are fine.
Give it to the people. I
Okay,
want them
we'll
to
give it
see it
we'll
because
give it to
you
the
have to
people.
see what I'm seeing.
We'll have to give it to the people.
Yes.
Let's give it just a little.
That is Erica Jane in the house.
Did y'all get Erica's outfit? Are you catching what she's putting in front of you? You know, Black women use the term, the kids call us auntie. Take the A off and put a C. She's calling herself Conti, not auntie. That's what her dress says. Okay, I caught that. And it's latex and it's pink. Erica looks good in pink.
The body of Beverly
Wow.
Hills.
Very sweet.
Period.
Thank you.
Love you. Congratulations to everything.
Thank you. And I'm happy
Yes.
to see you here.
Thank you. Expensive to be me. Hi,
Hi,
girl.
babes.
Yeah, so that was Ayan's segment with Erica Jane. We saw her and you see how she can go back and forth. We saw her with Sheree. Now let's look at her operate with some other people. I think she had a segment with Summer House Girls. When I tell y'all it was hilarious. Hey Hilda. So here we go. Here we go. Let's go and see her with I want to see her with the Summer House Girls. Hold on. Hold on. Actually, we're going to see her with, I want to see her with Quad. Quad first and then Raja from Shaws of Sunset. Here she is with Quad. Quad look good. Here we go.
It's going to be heart wrenching. It's
Really? For
yeah,
you?
yeah. Well, for the fans.
Oh, in what
Uh,
ways? Can you give me some insight
Of course,
it?
of course. Well, I am at the point where I want to become a mother, and so
Oh,
I
love
take
that.
the fans on a journey with me,
Oh,
my
that's
IVF
so
journey,
good.
and so we travel across the globe.
Where to?
Yes, we to Ghana.
Babe, I
Yes.
love Ghana.
Yes, I do too.
I
I'm
love
I'm
Ghana
a
so
citizen
much.
there actually.
What?
Yes,
Your
yes.
African sister.
Listen, Chanel, y'all better quit. Y'all, I think we slept on Chanel Ayan. Did we not? Oh my God. Let me tell you why I love it so much. Because we live in a world now where they're using a lot of young kids just because they're a TikToker or a YouTuber. I like how Bravo positions let me just say it. This is my opinion. When we look at the different networks and the quality of the reality shows that they produce and put out, I don't care what nobody says. I feel like if we put them all up against each other, Bravo does the better job of positioning Black women to win. Now, how Black women choose to take the ball and run with it, it's completely up to them. You can be a villain, you can be messy, you can be this, you can be, I'm going to sleep with your husband. That's on you. But I love how they get their own shows, how they get to host these segments, and it's not just a one size fits all. That's all I'm saying.
So now, yes,
indeed,
to my
indeed.
African sister.
Yes, but I am.
Yes, I love that.
The IVF journey is a journey you cannot predict.
I
I
know
mean,
this.
you can do everything that's correct, that's right. You can eat properly. You can not have any cocktails, any drinks. You can do your shots and take all of the medicine and get your ultrasounds and your blood tests and all of the things, and it still may not materialize. So it's a long journey.
It's
but
a long journey.
I
But
think women will be inspired though.
exactly.
Yeah.
I think that story will inspire so many women.
Mhm.
And honestly, I cannot wait for you to be a mom.
Yes,
I think
know,
you will be a
right?
very
I
good mom.
know.
You'll
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is probably the lightest I've ever witnessed Quad with a genuine smile. Her spirit felt light. This was such a beautiful conversation between two Black women. Chanel asked her about her IVF journey. She knew a little bit. They had a commonality of Ghana, both loving Ghana and Africa. And then Chanel poured into her and wished her well. Isn't that's why I fuck with Bravo. I'm a Bravo girl. Okay, I don't have a problem putting OWN Network down because it brings too many snake serpents and demonic spirits because they can get in their thing and she just poured into her, right? Don't have to know her, but wishing her well on her fertility journey. Y'all get what I'm saying? Nothing but genuine love, community, and all of that. And I loved it. And Quad looks great. This leather ensemble she has on is fitting, it's becoming, it's giving everything it needs to give. It complements her body, her skin tone. Quad, you look great. And I'm not even a Quad fan like that. I don't dislike her. It's neither nor there. I'm just neutral when it comes to it. But Quad looks amazing.
You'll be an
Yes.
insanely good mom.
Yes.
You'll be like fashion,
Yes.
travel, the
Yes.
lifestyle,
Fun and lots
everything.
of love.
And love,
Yes,
love.
indeed,
I
indeed.
love you for
Yeah.
that.
This season.
I thought that was beautiful. I loved it. I loved it. And we listen now, listen. How I see it, you may want to leave and get out the chat. Okay. Sweet Tea, you fumbled your own ball. You should have stayed on that show. You should have stayed on that show. You should have refused to get in the mud with the pigs, even though they were coming at you, because technically this fertility journey belongs to you. That's it. That's all. Y'all got to be careful about giving up your spot and letting people trick you out your spot. This was your storyline. I wish you would have kept your eyes on the prize. And the prize is what you're trying to do. And yeah, you're going to have to shake, rattle, and roll because you're the new girl. But I wish you were a little bit more resilient, less vocal. And this could have been your third season. And the viewers would have definitely showed up for you eventually. I think you got in front of, okay. I wish you would have gotten in front of some of, y'all, this my shit. I'm finna talk. I wish you would have selected. You would have been, see, when you're coming out and you're a new reality star, it's important to get in front of the right people for interviews and blogs. Now, towards the end of season of last year, Sweet Tea went to all of these white platforms. Why? Because they have more numbers. They're not vested in you. They don't have the Black numbers that other bloggers have. Why would you go? You know what? Let me shut up. How I see it, that's your job as a PR person. I'm not saying you work with her, but next time one of your clients, you got to be like, I don't care how big they are. Do they have the Black vote? Do they, what is, y'all? Who is their audience? Now you put money in their pocket, Sweet Tea, and it did nothing for you, but it did everything for them. And not only that, you got to get in front of people that can sit down and talk and really help you get out the blocks over and over and over and over again. That's it. That's all. You know what? Shut up, Queen Sheba. All right. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because this was supposed to be your story, and Quad took it from you because you got distracted with everything else. Let's go.
Oh,
Where have you been?
been my whole life.
Babe, I
I
miss you so
love
much.
you.
Listen, I'm walking around and every single person is coming to me. You and Raza are chumps. You and Raza are the best of just Louis. I can't wait to see you guys.
No, you
And look, Ayan and took off her shoes like Patti LaBelle, honey. She looks great.
are the best.
No.
I'm your sidekick.
No.
You have been handling. Let me put my hoof down again. Handling the Bravo socials. These socials have never been handled in this manner before. People, I'm talking to you directly, people. You need to show your appreciation and love to Chanel.
Now, Raza has done similar work for Bravo and BravoCon, right? But yet he's not intimidated by her, so much so that he took the microphone, looked in the camera, and encouraged people to support her. That's real support. He's not intimidated because people are loving her. He said, "You are killing it. Listen, people, this is y'all. This gonna go over some people's head because it doesn't matter if he was today, yesterday, or tomorrow. The fact of the matter is, this is her moment and nobody can take it from her. And she showed up prepared to take her moment and seize the opportunity. She said charms. She said people are saying we are charms, not chumps, charms.
Chanel Ayan and hit up Bravo and let them know how much you appreciate the way she has been delivering
Thank you.
day after day. Not
Thank
only
you.
slaying the socials, but the outfits. Do you see this body, yaddy, yaddy? Do you know it's not easy to have a body like this? To do
Every
people?
single person needs a hype man and a best friend like Raza.
Raza did a call to action. Raza did a call. Look, he did more for her than her own people. He said, this is how you keep somebody that you like. You hit up the network. You tell them we love what she's doing in the socials. We want to see her again. And not only that, we appreciate. Did she say chums or chomp? Okay, but anywho, I'm getting off. We appreciate her fashion. We want to see her back. Y'all, that's it. That's all. I'm just trying to show you what it looks like. I'm trying to show you what collaboration, a unified front looks like. Because he understands. Whether it's me or you, let's make sure we keep ourselves on the rotation. Even if it's not my day today, I want to make sure somebody get it. That y'all, okay. Anywho, she looks great. Let's continue because he's really about to hype her up.
Raza is my heart, and I love you so much. I cannot
She's the
wait
business.
to see
The
everything.
business is Chanel Ayan. If you didn't know, now you know. Go to ayanbeauty.com.
Oh
What
my
were my
God.
3 items?
Listen,
Raza is the motherfucking truth because he's on Bravo plugging in her personal website, her personal web page, encouraging people to go buy her product. Is it crazy or what? That's why she said, oh my God, like looking like Bravo. Because I don't think you can plug yourself. She didn't. He did. Baby, this is great.
listen,
What are the 3 items we need to order?
let me tell you something. Honestly,
Tell the people what the items are.
I love you. I love you. I love you with all my heart. Come back.
I love
come
you.
back.
Thank you for
I
having
can't
me.
wait. Send me the trailer.
She's so classy. She knew she couldn't take the plug. She knew she couldn't take the plug. She's like, damn, thank you. But he promoted her business and said, give us 3 items. Y'all, we should be doing that for each other, but I'm done. Okay. I said, let me stay my black ass in Bravo. Look, what 3 items tell the people that we need to order to make sure we put some money in your pocket and get your website and your beauty product off the ground, period. And he doesn't have to do that. He is her equal. Great job. Great job. Let's continue.
I want to watch.
I will. I love
Because I
you.
want to.
Oh, girl, where have you been my whole life?
Babe, I miss you
love
so much.
Okay, so now what we're going to do, I want to go to, we just going to start rolling out the Bravo clips at BravoCon because when I tell you it's some good ones, honey, there are some really, really good ones. Give me 1 second. Let's see if I can find the one with She's going to rate the fashion moments. I'm going to skip all over the place to make it easy. Here we go.
This is Chanel Ayan, and I'm going to be critiquing the fashions that I've seen. Dreadful, some of them at BravoCon. I like this Lala's look. I thought she was giving sexy, she was giving body, and honestly, she's that girl. Jesus, what is she wearing? No, honey. Mm-mm. Hair is giving, face is giving, body is giving, but that look, not for you, baby. You can do better. Oh, let me tell you, this look of Stacy, it killed. I loved it. I loved hair and everything and the body. And the color is really good. But also, baby, this color is not in fashion this season. You know, honestly, I love Shamia and I love how Shamia is so rich and the body is giving. But Shamia, girl, I'm not gonna lie to you. This looks like a cheap latex. But I
It does. Shamia needs help all around the board. This is horrible. Girl, it was giving, Jesus, what is it? Jeepers Creepers. Listen.
love you, no my heart. Give me some of your money, bitch. Boss did not come to play, honey. Boss brought the Africa. Boss brought the beauty, the body, the sexiness. To be honest, the first day, this was hands down my favorite look. This bitch wins. Oh my God, you know what? I love Lindsay so much. We're best friends right now. So
I ain't gonna lie. I like Lindsay. Lindsay can be a bitch on Summer House, but one thing Lindsay is gonna always give you is a look. If you watch Summer House, Winter House, if you were into it, because I am at my big age, I'm sorry. Lindsay is not gonna miss when she steps out on the red carpet or any public premiere, any public appearance. Don't sleep on Lindsay, baby. Lindsay always brings it. Let's continue.
So let me say something. This girl has a body, and I saw her walk with this look, and honestly, it was giving worldwide, bitch. Like everybody should be wearing like that. Everybody wants to look like Lindsay. This is the moms. You know, this is rich. This is expensive. I love it. Hair, everything for yeah, girl, you go, bitch. Those are my fashion reviews. I just want to tell you guys, I love all of you with all my heart, and I'm sorry if I read you down because you just deserved it. Bye. This is Chanel.
All right. So I want you to see Ayan with Stacey Rosh from the Real Housewives of Potomac. Take a look.
About you.
Really?
Yeah.
I love to be talked about.
Yes, they're talking about you.
Really? What are they saying?
That you're fabulous. Everyone
Oh.
loves you. Everybody
Oh.
wants to talk to you.
Oh, I love
and
that.
you're getting fashion.
You too
You're
today.
Getting beauty.
You too.
You're getting poise.
You too, honey.
You're getting fun. You're
Oh,
like
and I still rise. This is why this
Yes.
girl is the girl. She
10,
rises.
10, 10.
I love you so much. I admire you. And I'll tell you why I admire you. Is the way you're resilient. Resilient is an English word, right?
Yes.
Yes.
My mother taught me to be self-reliant and
Love that.
self-resilient.
Yes.
And when you know who you are, what other people say, it really doesn't matter. When
see?
you know
See?
and you know,
Yes.
it doesn't matter.
That's why she rises. That's why we all have to rise when we think like this. Who did your makeup today?
Axel, do
I
you like
love
Is
it.
pretty?
Yes. Girl, you look like a high fashion model. Literally.
I don't like the makeup. I don't. I don't like all that eyeshadow. I'm not saying it's not pretty. I don't like it. It's just, I don't like it. But let's go. Oh, Stacy, your boob is showing. Oh my God, I just saw it. Your areola.
Literally, you're giving
you.
everything. Also, I'm gonna ask you about your weed because now you have a weed, right? So tell me your weed name.
So the name of my brand is Shayo.
Yes. What does that mean?
Shayo means to be happy, to be joyous.
Ooh, I love
and I
that.
just launched here in the state of Nevada.
I love that for you. And also, Wendy has weed.
Yes, she does.
Did you argue about both of you having weed? Whose weed is selling more?
Oh my God.
Girl, you gotta answer. We're in the
Yeah, Chanel, you better get the tea. She said, whose weed is selling more? Chanel, messy. But if she does it in a way that she can get, she said, Wendy has weed too. Whose weed is selling more? You better find out who got that good.
shady night. We're in the shady room.
About you.
Really?
Yeah.
I love to be talked about.
Yes, they're talking about.
Okay, let's continue. I want to go to, I'm trying to find Chanel Ayan's, give me 1 second. I want to find her interview with Lindsay. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm going to find it. from Summer House. Lindsay and what's Kristen's last name? Kristen from Vanderpump Rules. What's Kristen's last name, y'all? Dodie? What we call Kristen? The one that used to mess with Sandoval. No, Swartz. No, Sandoval. Kristen just had a baby. It's Kristen Doty, right? So she did a red carpet interview with Kristen Doty and Lindsay Hubbs. Hold on. I hope I have it. I thought I saved it. Lord have mercy. If not, I'm gonna be so mad at myself. I got it. Let's go. Here we go. This was funny.
I was with Kristen today on red carpet, and I know you just had a baby.
Yeah.
Yes. Who did you have the baby
11
with?
months. I had my baby with my baby daddy.
Okay, what's his name?
Baby
Oh,
daddy.
you just call him baby daddy? I literally call my husband daddy cool on the phone. So you baby daddy, daddy cool.
Is it
That's
the
so
same
good.
person?
Oh, no. Mine is from Idaho. Where is yours from?
Y'all.
Mine is from Idaho.
Chanel Ayan didn't realize what Lindsay said. First of all, she don't have on no shoes. She said, "What's your baby daddy name?" Kristen said, "Baby daddy." Lindsay said, "Baby daddy." And then Lindsay said, "Well, what's your baby daddy name?" And Chanel said, "I call my baby daddy whatever name she said." She said, "Is your baby daddy and your husband the same person?" Chanel said no because she didn't understand, but it really is yes. She said, "Mine is from Idaho." Hold on.
No.
Wait, stop this right now. I can't handle this. Wait, is your baby daddy the same as your husband?
Oh, like he's the father of my child.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
We have connected the dots.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
You need to hang out with me for 2 hours. Just 2 hours. Kristen,
My baby daddy is not from Idaho.
yeah, it's from Wyoming.
No, it's from Indiana.
Oh, it's the same.
But Colorado. Also.
Yeah, they're all the same.
This is the craziest interview of all time. What was it from Idaho and Indiana and Wyoming?
Listen, because when I got married, I had to take the American test. I had to study 50 states to be American. Because this is important for Americans. You have to learn the 50 states. So, which state are you from?
Y'all, this interview was so funny. Y'all, they said they laughed for hours. I think Hubs was on one of them gummies. I know she smoked weed. Listen, when I say they stood there and laughed so hard about where they baby daddies are from. Because Ayan said, "Well, wait a minute. I came into America. I had to learn the 50 states. So we going to talk about where everybody's from. I know my states. Here we go. Oh, my God."
I'm from Florida.
Oh, Florida, like Miami.
And I'm from the valley.
Okay, I love you guys so much. I'm so proud of you guys.
I'm crying right now.
Goodbye, bitch. Goodbye, Lindsay.
We love motherhood. All of
We
us.
love I was with
Oh, my gosh. Chanel Ayan is that girl. You cannot convince me otherwise. She is that freaking girl. And then she wants to talk about, let me go to the part where she's talking about her favorite, let's see. Hold on. Let me get to the part where she's saying what was her favorite interviews on the red carpet. There's just so much. Hold on. I think she deserves it all. She did a wonderful job. Hold on. Let's go. Give me 1 second. Y'all, I laugh so hard. Ain't it so refreshing to see the women have a good time? And the reason why I was like, let me get back to my Bravo business. because the women have such an amazing time that it translates over to the audience, no matter who our favorites are or people that we really can't relate to. And it also translates over to the bloggers that cover the show. And before you know it, the content is fun, is lighthearted, it's sharp. We still throw shade, but then we remember the moments that, hey, these women actually get along. So what the hell are we doing? You know, I felt like it was so good. Hold on. Okay, here's one with Chanel. She talks about her favorite. Hold on, I'm sorry. Hold on, y'all. Here she go. All right, here we go. And then we're just gonna get random moments.
Who was my favorite person to interview? Lindsay, babe, we laughed for hours, because I thought she was asking me who my baby daddy was because she thought our baby daddies are the same person.
Chanel must have been smoking some weed. She said she thought Lindsay was saying we got the same baby daddy. So she's like, no, mine from Idaho. Where's your baby daddy from?
That's why I'm like, no, mine is from Idaho. Where is yours from? You know, imagine if our baby daddies were the same. But she's so hot. I really, really enjoyed her so much. Mary Cosby, loved her. I met Kim Zodiac yesterday. Enjoyed her. Riley Burrows. Oh, what a queen the girl is. Yes. And I also saw Grandam last night. And I gave her a hug because usually when I'm in BravoCon, I'm always with Grandam on the same panel. So it was so good to see her. We hugged each other. We talked because she was supposed to visit me in Dubai. So I was like, God, it's your time now to come visit me in Dubai, you know? And she looked amazing. Yes. Who was my favorite person?
Y'all, I'm sorry. I like Chanel. I slept. I really did. I saw her on The Real House. I'm sorry, Chanel Ayan. I slept on her. I watched her on The Real Housewives of Dubai and I couldn't relate. It was just so overwhelming. It was just too much drama. But to see her in her essence by herself and her true light, what do you think Bravo can do for her? Think about it and put it in the chat. So these are some of the looks from BravoCon this weekend. Erica looks good. Look at Gertie. There go Gertie. Erica Jane. Who is this? Phaedra. I didn't like Phaedra's hair. It was giving Bozo the Clown, Homie the Clown. I just didn't like it. I like the blonde. Blonde is a look. If you put on blonde, don't overdo it. And she has a bleach blonde look that's flipped out like feathers. I didn't like it in any capacity. I like the color. I wish she wouldn't have flipped it up. That's it. So this is some of the looks. This is we went back to see Angela. This girl they were talking, who is this girl? Her name is Angie K. Whomever she is, they were talking about her outfit. I don't know this girl. You said that outfit was too harsh. Now let me get to a part where I'm in the middle of a debate, y'all, on Instagram. And when I tell you it is a fun debate, they coming for me, but I said what I said. And here's what caused the debate. If you find this clip and you go in the comments, but it is so good because when I tell you Bravo girls can read down, but they don't cross the line, you ain't gonna get called out of your name. You're not gonna be a bitch or a hoe, but they are so savvy in their reads. It's actually fun. Watch this, and then I'll tell you what's happening.
But you know, Giselle, I am remembering you're always in the squash the beef chair.
Why?
You are. Well, why? You tell me.
I don't know.
Okay, well, here's why.
Especially.
This segment is called Squash the Beef. And Andy said, Giselle, why every year you are in the Squash the Beef chair where you got a beef going on? So it's Giselle Bryant versus Adriana from The Real Housewives of Miami. Here we go.
For this one.
Okay.
Because she has a beef with herself. I don't have a beef.
Okay.
Angie.
Adriana.
I'm just saying.
Adriana
I don't have
said
a
on Watch What Happens Live that Giselle was the rudest housewife she has ever met. Why do you feel this way?
Well, she just gave it an example. She said, "This one, I have a name, number one." So that was
But
rude.
when you said that, I
That
didn't know
was
your
rude.
name because I don't know you.
Okay, well,
So it was very weird.
it's funny because I was
It was just
I was
weird.
television before you, boo. So
I
how
don't
about
care.
that?
And that's sad that
Yes.
that
so
is
you
this,
should
is this
pay.
a housewife or is this a friend? I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. Do you
Yes.
know? Because I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
No, he knows.
Okay.
But that's the reason why I'm here.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. All right.
See, that's rude right there. Like, I
Okay.
don't need to say anymore.
I
I'll
think-
take it.
I rest
When it
my
comes to
case.
this woman, yes, I'm rude and I'm
I
happy
rest
about
my
it.
case.
All right. We're gonna leave it there. But you know, Giselle.
Baby, Giselle ate her ass up. Listen, and it sparked a debate in the comments, but it was fresh. When I say debate, healthy, it was good. So I wrote, baby, not one franchise could step to the Real Housewives of Potomac or the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Had over 1,500 likes, and baby, when I tell you the Bravo girls came to defend. Somebody said, but the Real Housewives of SLC is taking notes, Queen Sheba. I said, you know what? That's true. That's true. They say, but, and then they said, now here go a racist. That's because Black people are aggressive. That's, you got one or two that got in there. And they say, who? The Real Housewife. They say, hold on, don't sleep on Jersey. I said, you know what? Maybe. So basically, we started this healthy debate that none of these franchises could hold a candle to the Real Housewives of Potomac or the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And we were saying even the Real Housewives of Miami was gagged the way Giselle ate down effortlessly when it came to Adriana. And then all Adriana could say was, that's mean. Oh no, step into the ring. You cannot read down the Real Housewives of Potomac or Atlanta. And then somebody said, well, Queen Sheba, not one. I don't know why they keep trying them, but hey, it's entertaining watching them get gathered. And somebody else said Jersey could, but everybody else would be crying and pressing charges. Somebody else said Queen Sheba, not a one. And there were some people that felt like there's other franchises that could possibly give the Real Housewives of Potomac or Atlanta a run for their money. Now, I love Instagram because, baby, when I tell you I can say what the fuck I want. One lady said, that's because don't get in my business. Listen, let me tell you something. Don't get in my business on Instagram. Don't be coming in there at me. Don't tell me nothing. Sit back and observe. One lady said, Queen Sheba, both are full of ghetto old women who dress like streetwalkers. Let's not play. And I said, you must be an old white woman because only an old white woman would speak like that. I'm sorry. That's why I said, listen, I get to let my hair down on Instagram. I get to let my hair down on Instagram because that's what the girls come for. They come for a little bit of mess, and I can give it without being doxxed or stalked or having my life threatened. You get what I'm saying? So I'm all for it. We have a good time in Bravo Land. Love it. But let's continue, y'all. Here we go. I'm going to give y'all some randoms. We're going to do Kyle and Tamara Judd. We got Judge. I kind of don't want to show you Kim Zolciak. Well, yeah, she threw Croy some shade. She gave some tea on Croy. We're going to play that. Let's do Kim Zolciak first. Here we go.
How are we feeling about life these days? You got
Happy as hell.
Okay.
I'm so happy. I moved into my new house. I'm at peace. My
There's a
kids
new
are
guy.
great. Healthy. There's a new guy. He's great.
There are headlines that this man is a married man. You want to shut that down?
I'm sorry. I'm legally married, and so is he. So
It's
he's been going
separated.
through a divorce for years as well. So I don't know. I guess I'm supposed to wait until I'm legally divorced, which I don't think Corey will ever give me a divorce.
What was the final straw for you that you said, I got to start over and get out of this thing?
He cheated.
Okay.
So.
Did y'all know that Croy cheated on Kim Zolciak? Y'all, the tea. The tea. Croy. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Croy, you doing all of this because she got her lick back.
We got some BravoCon breaking news here. Do you see a
Oh my God. Ariana Bierman says, holy shit, Mom. I didn't know you were going to tell the world that that's the real reason. Y'all are getting a divorce. Croy, this whole time, we thought Kim was the one that did you dirty. And you was out there cheating on your wife, and she got her motherfucking lick back. She got her lick back, and it broke your heart. Look, this is tea. They said this is breaking.
See a light at the end of the tunnel here?
We've been in the same thing for 2 years. Yeah. No movement, no change, just constant antics. When I said I was filing for divorce, he said, I'm going to publicly destroy you. And he told both my daughters that as well. And that's been his goal. And that's all he cares about. It hasn't worked yet.
What are we feeling about life?
Oh, shots fired. Shots fired. She said, and then when I had the nerve to try to leave him, I believe he probably cheated. It would be easy. I mean, Kim is Kim. But see, sometimes people can make you the target because of your antics. Doesn't mean that you're lying. You get what I'm saying? It's like, okay, nobody's going to believe you. So what? I'll make your life a living hell. Everybody hates you. You get what I'm saying? So in that point, and who's the worst? Here we go. Here's another one.
Last night on Watch What Happens Live, Stacey from Potomac said she was looking forward to meeting you and you were not super friendly to her. So curious what happened.
Stacey?
Okay. Okay. I have to say that's not a comment that usually comes to people because I'm always friendly with everyone. And I'm just going to be honest. I don't know God, this is not going to go over well, guys. I don't watch reality television. I don't watch all these shows and I don't know a lot of the newer people. And so I don't always know, but I'm nice. But
do you remember meeting her?
I don't know which one she is, if to be honest with you.
There you have it.
I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to be mean.
Is that Shay? I love Bravo. They got listen. I love me so I don't know how to say this. I really don't watch reality television, although I'm on reality television. I've been on for over 15, 16 years, but I don't watch Tamara, do you remember meeting her? I don't. So you don't know her? Oh, the shade. Is it shade? Y'all. Hold on. Oh my God. Here we go.
Mean, but like, you know,
QVC,
don't watch Beverly Hills and they wouldn't
6 foot tall.
That was shade. QVC, the QVC lady. You know, the one that's 6 foot tall. Listen, okay, you better watch it, Tamara.
Beautiful. I've not seen it for many, many years. Okay. That's just the truth. So I don't know, but I mean, I don't know.
But it's not like
what do y'all think? Oh, what do y'all think? We're going to go to the next clip. It was shady as hell. Here's Portia.
Portia, y'all just wrapped the new season of Atlanta. And I want to know if there's anything that you want to share with the group about your dabbling and swimming in the lady pond a little bit.
Well, I have dipped a toe or two in the pond, and it is warm. It is warm. But I will say this season is going to be one of our best seasons. And I'm not just saying that. Like, we're back to real friendship, the drama, the craziness, and like really sisterhood and like real going on. Like,
Yes.
we're going to give Salt Lake City a run for their money. What?
Oh, Salt Lake City. So everybody know that Salt Lake City is apparently on the map. Even the girls from the Real Housewives of Potomac and the Real Housewives of Atlanta are saying, listen, we got to step up our game because them girls over there in Utah are doing their damn thing. Now, I have not watched Salt Lake City Girls, but I hear nothing but great positive reviews about it. Go ahead, y'all. Here we go.
Portia, y'all just wrapped the new season.
Okay, let's get to the Real Housewives of OC.
Well, let's get into Vicky's epic return for season 20. How are we feeling?
So excited. So happy for her. She deserves it. I mean, she's the OG coming back for season 20. Coming back. And this was obviously if there was a season to bring Vicky back, this would be the season. So, yeah.
Well, speaking of people coming back, we saw an interview that Emily and Gina did on the carpet yesterday, and they were saying there should be a Gretchen versus Tamara ultimatum. I was like, did they get hired for casting?
Neither of them could come back together, so we're gonna have to pick one. But I'm like, I don't think they were.
The difference is you could come back with Tamara. And again, I came into the season with the hopes that there could be some movement forward, but that doesn't mean that the past issues or trauma wasn't going to be addressed at some point.
There's so many pain points between the two of
there
them
really was.
that there was no sweeping that under the rug. I honestly, they had to get it out.
You had to.
And also, we see her now friends again with Vicky, so I feel
You
Tamara
never
maybe
know.
isn't.
Vicky Gunderson will be returning. They extended her an orange. She is coming back to the Real Housewives of the OC. I'm happy for it if she does not team up with Tamara Judd. I think you need to start fresh, Vicky. I think the worst thing you're going to do, you're an OG. You got to come back like an OG. I wouldn't necessarily associate myself based off of familiarity with Shannon Bedore or Tamara Judge. What are your thoughts? Do you think Vicky should come in with a clean slate and try to get to know everybody? You say too much Botox and frozen faces. Frozen. You say, honestly, I don't care about OC or Beverly Hills. Okay. Okay, here we go. Yes. Okay. You think she's over Tamara? I think Tamara's tricky. They say she's a narcissist and she can always reel people back in and she has this clever way about her. I don't know. We're going to see. But Vicky, I think that will be your best strategy initially.
And by the way, at the beginning of the season, she had said, I will never be friends with Vicky again. I'd rather be friends with Gretchen. So look at how quickly it changed.
All right. Let's get to... Okay, let's look at the Real House of Beverly Hills. Teddy looks good. Teddy met Melon. What is it? Melon. Hold on. How do you pronounce Teddy's name? Mellencamp? I hope I'm saying Ted. Teddy, I'm sorry. Teddy look good, y'all. She's cancer free. Congratulations. She had brain cancer. Congratulations to you, Teddy. So the audience is a real emotional moment. Let's take a look.
Teddy, there's no one else I'd rather be presenting this dynamic duos award with you tonight. And can I say on a personal level, it's really good to see you standing on the stage looking so radiant and so strong. Tamara, that means so much to me. I had a feeling you were going to say that, mostly because you probably leaked it to all the blogs. Oops, my bad.
That was beautiful. A beautiful moment. Listen, I have a lot to say about this. Teddy is not a fan favorite and neither are Tamara. So they took whatever and they brought it together and they have this podcast. Love it, like it, or hate it. They are utilizing the powers that be to work together. If more Black women did that instead of trying to undercut each other and bitch and hoe each other, this and that, the world would be a better place. I love how they united. I love how they stood 10 toes down. And I love how in this particular moment, the audience came together to support Teddy overcoming her health crisis. Beautiful moment. I want to go to the Real Housewives of Miami. Gertie, you're going to have to put this down. Please don't die on that hill. And this is one of the reasons why I just can't get with Gertie, because I need Gertie to grow up in real time. You're at BravoCon 2025 and you take your moment to use it to address Juliana. A huge disappointment.
It is very simple. It's super simple. I lied on you, and I'm sorry. Not just I'm sorry for the water, but led to the water toss. So we have to start from the beginning.
I'm very sorry how you feel, Gertie, and if that's how you feel right now.
Let her answer. Let her answer. Let her answer.
No,
Julia, just say it. Just say sorry and be done with it.
Gertie, I apologize to you, and that's
let's start like this basic
Gertie,
not
the reunion. We're like the reunion.
I'm gonna have Miami went completely off script. They got lost in a moment. They didn't take the ball and score a touchdown. And like somebody, yeah, Julia may suck, but the point is, this is BravoCon, Gertie, and not the reunion. Gertie's gonna have to come out of that, or it's going to be hard to see her in a different light. You can't keep repeating the same old thing over. And we know you and Julia had a moment. We know y'all are no longer friends. Can we listen? That's the saying, y'all. Be in the moment. The moment is wherever your feet are. You are on the stage in Las Vegas, Nevada at BravoCon 2025. Be in the moment. That's it. That's all. Every other person that was you see how Portia utilized the moment to talk about a new relationship. Ayan utilized the moment to be a breaking out star, to show herself in a different light. I feel like Gertie failed horribly. So what? Who cares if Juliana sucks? Be in the moment. It doesn't matter how I see it. You say, I think the crowd was happy for her to bring it up. But why not move on? You got to remember, the crowd loves the mess. But Gertie is there to get another season. For Bravo to see value in her, you keep crying about the same shit. It's like, can we get somebody else? Can we get somebody else? You can't be using BravoCon to build your storyline for next year. Get over it. She's not going to apologize. She doesn't seem to think that she's done anything wrong to you. Move the fuck on. I agree with you, EBT, except that Gertie has to let it go. You got to let it go, baby. Here we go. So they go completely off script, y'all. Here we go.
We have to have fun.
That's my point.
I've apologized to you.
We're moving on because I don't think Billy should be.
And I don't know why are you very upset right now.
Okay.
Because I thought we were in a better place after the reunion, and also in
You blocked me on Instagram.
Gertie, now it's getting childish. It's getting really childish to me. I thought we were in a better place. She said, I don't want to talk about it. Let's move. Then move on. Move on.
You said to stay away from you as far as possible. That's where we are, babe. I'll give you what you want.
Gertie, I would like to move forward. You know, life is about moving forward. I'm maybe not perfect, but I self-reflect a lot, and I don't hold grudges. I respect any of your decisions. I do respect it.
Thank you.
And I hope one day we will be in a better place, and I sincerely hope that.
That's right.
That's all I can do.
Well, that's
my
all
part.
you can do, and you can skip over the lies and continue to just
Gertie.
say sorry for the water and sorry for whatever. Do you?
I am not perfect, but I'm not a liar.
Okay.
Why are you doing this, Gertie?
So
Why are you doing
We're going to
this?
get resolved to that today. But Lisa, can I get to you a little bit?
So this girl right here is Kiki Monet, I do believe. She's a blogger. Okay. She appeared on the Real Housewives of Orange County. So Bravo actually gave her a segment. This was horrible. Gertie completely. Nah, see how I see it? You finna get her up off the show. This cannot be a strategy for PR. You to my no, don't let it go, Gertie. Remind the people that Julie is alive. But at some point, that well's gonna run dry. And I would tell her, let's move on. Let's rebrand. Let's get you in a different light. Let's detach from Julia and that storyline. It serves no purpose for where I want to take you. No, hell no. We're not standing there. We're not gonna give her no shine. She gonna have to get it on her own. Thank you, girl. What's the tea? You said Gertie said she was done at the reunion. Why is she still talking about it? Girl, Kiki is up there. Listen. Okay, let's move on.
Gertie.
It is very.
I don't want to hear nothing about this next season. Okay. Now here's Robin Dixon. Here we go.
Podcast name?
Eminem. So we are in a lawsuit with our podcast, Reasonably Shady, with Eminem, and he's still being shady. We're still going down the road with the lawsuit, and we're fighting it, and we're going to win at some point.
Yeah. You're in a lawsuit with Eminem?
Yes, isn't that crazy?
Finally, that's like a great story.
It's crazy. It was so crazy when I got the email from our lawyer, like, oh, Marshall Mathers is suing you for your trademark. I'm like, what?
The podcast is killing it though.
Thank you so much.
For your Giselle's podcast name?
Eminem. So we are in a lawsuit with our podcast, Reasonably Shady, with Eminem, and he's still being shady. We're still going.
So she and Giselle are in a legal battle with Eminem. But let's finish. I got a lot of clips from this, but let's talk about, give me 1 second, Married to Medicine. Hold on. Hold on. Here we go. Let me go back.
And they're stripping.
Okay. Does Heavenly have your vote?
No.
She doesn't. But for me, yes, absolutely, unequivocally.
I'm not one of those individuals who are just going to vote for someone just because they're my friend. You know, you have to show me that you're worthy of the position. And right now, we need to take it very seriously. We have a lot of people in positions in office, and it's a mess, and I'm not going to add to the mess, you know. So when she shows me that she's cleaned herself up and that she's polished and she knows how to answer the questions in a way that's for the people, she'll have my vote. But as of now, no.
This last one is a little messy.
Okay.
It's a quick answer.
Okay.
Does Heavenly have your vote?
No.
She doesn't. But we had some conversations with Toya, and you know, she had some not so interesting statements about you running and that she felt like you weren't polished. And a lot of the comments did not agree with her. They felt that as a Black woman, kind of set our community.
You see how messy this commentator is compared to Chanel Ayan? You see the difference? She could have said what Toya said, but did it in a way that you see how the differences of how you can present and how you choose to show up. So guess what's going to happen next year? This person that's doing the interviews, they're going to avoid her. Toya is going to avoid her. Dr. Heavenly is going to avoid her because, girl, you was kind of messy. And you said it was a messy question, but then let me just be quiet. Y'all get what I'm saying? The comments were Team Toya, but I'm talking about strategy on how to make sure that y'all got to follow me. I'm talking about strategy to make sure you get that invite back, to make sure that the people want to come back to see you, whether you're a content creator, an interviewer, they ask you to host something. You can do it in such a beautiful way that what did Raza say and what did who was it? Somebody told Chanel Ayan, everybody wants to come interview with you. Everybody is talking about how great your interviews are. They're lined up. The stars, the reality stars, the ones that don't have time for pictures. No cameras, please. They ran to Chanel Ayan. You get it? You get it, Cheryl? Thank you. That's all I'm saying. So next year with this girl, if she goes back and be like, girl, nah, because I didn't say it like that and you went back and told her and that lady called me. That's all I'm saying. Here we go.
Community back.
Oh, thank you. Listen, first and foremost, I just hate that I did not educate Toya on that she's not even in my district. She cannot vote. And we had the conversation. She does not know what a state representative does. She damn sure don't know what a congressperson does. But let me talk to you about why I'm running. I'm running because I'm the child with no windows. You remember that episode? I grew up on government assistance. I watched my mom work really hard, and I see burns on her arms when she worked in the laundry, right? Until she could get free childcare so she could go back to school, right? My dad was a disabled veteran, 100% disabled, died with Agent Orange. I am a two-time HBCU graduate, Meharry Medical College and FAMU, right? And they're stripping away.
Here's the problem. I wouldn't vote for Dr. Heavenly either. Take the edge off as a politician. That's what I think Toya means. You still got that serpent bite, that venom in you. You're a politician. You gotta be able to pivot and soften up just a little bit. But you got triggered by what Toya said. Who cares? You about to step into a political arena where they gon' baby, they're gonna get all up in your business, all up in your background. I don't think she's going to do well as a politician. I think she's going to rub people the. I mean, she might. I hope she does. Let me just say that. Gen X with a flex. Let me back up. She may do well. I don't think so. That's what Toya said. If she's able to show that she's different, if not, you're gonna see the same thing that you've seen on Married to Medicine. Cutthroat antics, cutthroat approaches. Hell, she could barely contain herself in this damn interview. You don't hear that viciousness, that bite, that anger? Let's go. My daddy. We get it, but soften it up and it comes across more effectively. Let's go.
We had some conversations with Toya, and she had some not so interesting statements about you running.
Hold on. That's the only thing about playing these clips. They start. I'm gonna play this one. I'm gonna take it off. Hold on. Let me go.
We had some
college and FAMU, right? And they're stripping away the loans and the funding for HBCUs. My son was arrested.
Look at Heavenly. Girl, that's so fake, but go ahead.
He came home safely, but so.
Girl, quit playing with me. Oh my, y'all finna fall for this? My son was arrested. He came home safely. I'm glad he did. Did he not attack a police officer? No accountability. Listen, you didn't even have to bring, and then swallowed. Swallowed. Paused. He came home safely.
So many of our boys don't. And that's why I'm running for Congress, because in my district, where she said that she would never live in and that she was above my district, they don't have a voice. So many people don't have a voice. And I'm going to be that voice. I'm going to use my platform to be a voice that's unvoiced, unapologetic, and unafraid to speak up and speak out for my people. And that's why I'm running. But I don't think Toya gets that. We're making some things happen. Thank you for that. Medical.
I don't believe Heavenly. I don't believe her. I don't think she's going to be a great politician, because I'm going to find the clip of her and Ayan on the red carpet, and you call Toya a bitch, a broke bitch at that. And y'all, no, she's not going to make a good politician. I hope I have it. Let me see if I saved it. I don't think she's looking out the best interest of Black people. I don't see that, because I saw you roll your eyes on T-Talk with your girl photo when you took a photo with her. Did y'all see? And I didn't want to say it. I saw you act like you didn't want to take the picture. Everybody else was beautiful and happy and gave the bloggers a picture. You had a nasty, stank look on your face. You paused long enough to give what appeared to be a friendly look on the camera, and as soon as you thought she was done, you went with a stink resting bitch face. That's it. That's all. Let me see if I can find it. Give me a second, because you're not going to play with us today. Hold on, y'all. As a matter of fact, I think I know where I have to go to look for it. Let me see some. I may have to get very creative. But so far, are you all enjoying the clips from BravoCon? Let me know if you're enjoying it. Put a yes in the chat. You said, because that's who you saw it. Thank you, Mama V. You saw she's very mean. I don't nobody want that. Well, she can. No, she can't. And we got to stop making excuses for bad behaviors. No, she can't behave like that. You're a politician now. You call that girl a B after you heard what she said. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I wish I would have had it. I guess I don't have it. I thought I did. Give me 1 second. I found it. Let's go. I just want to show y'all.
Medical college and FAMU, right? And they're stripping away the loans
on.
and the funding for HB.
I just had to get creative.
Who are you getting along this season with?
I'm getting along with everyone except one person.
Ooh. Can you give me tea?
I don't really want to even bring it up. I want to be above it because she said that she was so above my district that she could never live in my district.
Wow.
And she's probably the brokest bitch on this cast, but I don't know.
Quad, come here.
And this is the politician that wants your vote. That's why Toya said what she said, but okay.
Come here, baby, come here.
Listen, I'm not
This is
congressional. She
okay.
gotta help me.
Who said?
Chanel, that was brilliant. That was brilliant what you just did. Quad was standing to the side. You know how if you're having your moment and a good friend is not, we wouldn't have known that Quad was there had Chanel Ayan said anything. But let me tell you how brilliant Chanel is. She's having her moment with Dr. Heavenly. Who are you getting along with, who you're not? Dr. Heavenly gives a little bit. Chanel Ayan brings Quad in, not just for the tea, but for visibility. It was brilliant. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. And that's how you handle interviews so that when you come back next year, everybody's lined up to talk to you because they're going to remember. I remember it wasn't even my interview, but she was able to plug me in. Brilliant.
They cannot live in District 13. And they're the brokest bitch in your cast. She just dropped some tea and she said, you know, and you're going to drop it for me.
Now, why do people want to put me in it?
Annie.
And Chanel, messy. Dr. Heavenly did not say Quad is going to give you the tea, but Chanel said, she said, you know who the brokest bitch is, and you're going to give me that tea.
I brought you in it. Yes.
There is someone who doesn't. She doesn't live in District 13. But I don't live in District 13 either, but I fully support Heavenly.
Nobody is above anybody because we're here on time and we're going to be poof gone. So we have to love each other, support each other, care about each other. And no matter where you're from, try to help and be kind. Who are you getting along?
You see how Ayan managed that as Black women that are fighting. We're supposed to love each other, care about each other, and be kind. That was the best she could do with this cast, but she did a phenomenal job. That's it. That's all. I wanted to show y'all that. Heavily is not going to, I don't know. You know what? Whatever. That's it. That's all, y'all. I wanted to give you that and highlight some of the best moments of Chanel Ayan. And she, in my book, has been deemed the Queen of BravoCon 2025. If you enjoyed it, if you felt like she did a really good job, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Yeah. It was good. I really enjoyed it. It's lighthearted. It's different. She did a wonderful job. That's it. That's all. So I was like, let me go share this with my people, baby. How I see TV say Ayan was so light and funny and gave everyone respect, but also wasn't afraid to call people out. I like it. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. Let me go back. I saw another comment where somebody was saying they live in Atlanta. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. I think I lost it. Who has a new tequila coming out? EBT accepted. I guess I'm not going to find it. He was a backup. Who are y'all talking about? Angry. Thank you. It was given a very tense, angry, aggressive presentation. If she could just soften her tone, even if she isn't changed. Listen, politicians, many are fake and phony. But if you can learn to play the game, play the game. you got to soften up a little bit. You got to show yourself approachable to other women. As soon as she heard what somebody else said, she went into she tensed up, she tightened up, she returned to her old way, and that is to attack. And she called Toya a bitch. Listen, Toya is married to medicine. You're trying to be a politician. You got to pick your poison, Heavenly. Either you're going to be the married to medicine girl, or you're going to be the politic. Exactly. Spectacia says, I wouldn't vote for her either. She's talking about herself. What is she going to do for the people? I don't think she knows. I think Dr. Heavenly's out there running because it looks good and it's going to put her in a better position. How I See It TV says, Heavenly will have to understand diplomacy, tact, while she's still having that edge to stand her ground when she needs to. People should know how vicious you can get until the last minute. That's her worst mistake. It makes you an easy political target. And even if you get in, people are going to try to find a way to get you out. That shouldn't be your first go-to when you're up against something that's complex or just kind of get you out of your aura and or your element. That should be a last result. That's all I'm saying. And I agree with you. I agree with you. Yes, Toya was saying that she needs to change her ways. Actually, let me play it again. I like what Toya had to say. I don't think we always have to agree with each other. And I don't think criticism, what do you call it? Critique means somebody's hating on you. It doesn't always mean you turn it into this catastrophic reaction where the first thing you want to do is BF you. You broke ass. It's tacky. You want that to be a representative for you? So let's go to Toya.
We had some conversations with Toya and medical college and this last one is a little messy. Okay. It's a quick answer. Okay. Does Heavenly have your vote?
No, she doesn't. But for me, yes, absolutely, unequivocally. I'm not one of those individuals who are just going to vote for someone just because they're my friend. You know, you have to show me that you're worthy of the position. And right now, we need to take it very seriously. We have a lot of people in positions and in office, and it's a mess. And I'm not going to add to the mess. You know, so when she shows me that she's cleaned herself up and that she's polished and she knows how to answer the questions in a way that's for the people, she'll have my vote.
That was, listen, it was honest. It was tough. It was an ouch moment. She says, if she's polished, if she can clean herself and respond to the questions in a way that it's for the people. Now, y'all just said in the audience and in the chat that her answers seem to be about herself and not for the people. I don't think it's anything wrong with what Toya says. How I See It TV says Toya doesn't have to be in her district. Toya has a platform, i.e. the Bravo platform. Her voice can impact who ultimately will have to decide whether or not to vote, period. That's a great perspective. That's a really good perspective. To Latrice, my moderator says, please, whomever is in her district, think carefully before voting for Heavenly. She's boule and cares nothing for Black people. Spectacious says it's unappealing, and I ain't forgot how she did Miss Lucy, Mariah's mom. Aisha says, I thought the same thing. She's got to lower her ratchet level before anyone will even trust her. I think a lot of times with us, we band together just off the strength of being Black. Toya actually has a lot of sense. She said, I can't do that just because you're my friend. I need to know you're going to take this serious. Y'all, we have conversations like that with our kids. Now, look, if I sign you up for this and put my money, which is my vote, my trust, my investment in you, I need you to take this serious. That's the same notion, if you ask me. How I See It TV say, ma'am, your son assaulted a police officer. He wasn't one of the innocent Black men being pulled over. He basically got a slap on the wrist because his parents' wealth that most Black boys do not have access to. Yes, yes, yes. I forgot what I told y'all to vote on, but y'all were very, very compliant. And you said yes. So tell me, what are y'all voting on? I forgot 10 minutes ago. Everybody's saying yes. I done went down a damn rabbit hole. Hilda says Heavenly can't handle debating anyone. She'll end up saying your mama. That's true. Calling you out of your name or getting really low and dirty. And it's disappointing. It's disappointing at her age. Cece, why do you feel this? Why you say that? Give us a little bit more. I'd like to know why. You said before asking her a question, she wasn't mean. It doesn't matter. Her job is to speak as a politician. So either she gonna have to. You mean to tell me, as a politician, we're supposed to look at her when she's unengaged verbally? She's gonna get asked a lot of questions. There's gonna be a lot of upset constituents when things and bills and roads don't get fixed and their taxes go up, or the city is flooded, or there's a hurricane and this and this and that. She's gonna have to be able to stand there and conduct herself accordingly when asked questions, period. And then I asked y'all to give me a thumbs up and forgot what it was for. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. Even Somali giving a thumbs up. Oh, I gotta do better, Lord. That's it. I think we're done. Let's see. Okay, thank you, Kamaya. Kamaya says, I didn't see anything wrong with Toya's response. Neither did I. Neither did I. Toya was right. Yeah, girl, what's the tea? Now I'm going to be messy with you. That's true. She wouldn't have got my baby. Listen, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You said, now, after she done drug Contessa, talked about her marriage, but you going to give her your vote. A vote is a very expensive thing. You all should take it very seriously. Sea Salt, welcome. You should take it very, very seriously. Oh, yes, if Ayan did it. Yes, yes. She did wonderful. Somali, are you proud of her, your African sister? And if they enjoy BravoCon. All right. Andre feels like Toya needs to stop throwing, she does, Eugene under the bus. Yeah, she needs to soften up with that. She does. He's a very nice guy. He has a lot of patience. Oh, Prudence, this just happened. Prudence, she just called Toya a bitch this weekend. You saying let it go and move on? She just went back to her old ways. Prudence? No, absolutely not. We're holding her accountable. Liberty and Justice says Toya was honest in answering the question because of Heavenly's behavior. Oh, Toot. That would be a great addition. But we're going to need, I don't want her. Okay, Toot, thank you. Toot says Ayan moved to California because her son is in school in the States now. I wouldn't be surprised if she pops up on Beverly Hills. Here's the play. This is what we need. Garcelle, I wish you would have stayed. Damn, Garcelle, I'm still upset with you. But I'll take Ayan on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I need Bose to stay. And that's why you should have stayed, Garcelle, because it would have been 3 against 4. That would be something. Me too. Baby, if they put Ayan on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, let me tell you something. I know my black vote is pulling up. I wish you would. Who's all on there? And now Dorit is saying that she wants Lisa Rinna back. Girl, no. Hell no. Who would come after Ayan on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? Probably Sutton. Sutton. Did you hear Sutton say at BravoCon that Garcelle leaving was a blessing for her? Who is the Joker? Oh, Lisa. Oh, she's a racist. All right, that's all we got. Thank you all for tuning in. We did straight 90 minutes of Bravo and BravoCon. Salute to you, Chanel Ayan. We are so freaking proud of you. No, Toot, absolutely not. She ain't got it. She ain't got it. Not as a permanent housewife or full-time. I love her as a friend of the show. She can't shake, rattle, and roll. And Toot, not only that, she has really bad anxiety. Real bad. You don't remember last season on the reunion, she had to have something in her hand to eat and chew so that she wouldn't get fidgety? No, absolutely not. Because when it comes time to read down and get into it, we don't need no protected classes on the show where you can't go after them. No. Mm-mm. Nope. Mm-mm. You know what time it is. Thank you, Lulu B. She said, great show as always. Andre says, I only vote in the county in Atlanta, Georgia. Dr. Heavenly lives outside of Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, okay. That's good to know. But, okay. Somali feels like Ayan will not get along with Dorit, Sutton, and Kyle. I think they would try to come for her because she has a soft side to her. And oftentimes, you get bitches on shows or on platforms. When you have a little bit of softness, they think they can try you. But I think she can hammer down. I think she can be locked and loaded when need to. Okay. That's a great start. La Panami. You said, let's bring Ayan in as a friend. That's a good one. Test her out. See what the dynamics are hitting like. Okay. I like where we're going with this. We need to have a debate. Would y'all participate in a debate if I organize a debate? I was thinking about it. So, girl, what's the tea? Said, Queen Sheba, are you going to cover the trial in Miami? Listen, let me tell you how they got there. Armand's people sent him there last night. Armand was not in Miami. I'm happy he's there because he's really passionate about it. Armand was not in Miami last night. Armand Wiggins got on his live and he asked the question, should I go to Miami? And when I tell you his people and his followers showed up in cash, he said, thank y'all so much. They got that flight ticket and they got that rental car for him and they got that Airbnb that he jumped his ass on a red eye. Right. Go watch it. Got to that courthouse. All his stuff is in his rental. And literally, he said he had to do a whole bath. He had to do a whole bath in the bathroom because that's how quick his people sent him. So I thought about it because I was like, shoot, he said, and he came and he woke up this morning and he thanked them. And he made it. I watched it on this. He made it. He was running. He made it into the courthouse. Meg Thee Stallion looked damn good. She looks beautiful. She has on this pink suit with these red heels. Milagro. Girl, you wore that to court. Y'all, they down there. You got white bloggers down there. Now, if y'all send me, I'll jump my ass on a red eye tonight to go straight to Miami. Listen. They already fighting. You said Donald said that Armand tried to get him kicked out the courthouse. Listen, these are the Diddy people that was at the Diddy trial fight. Oh my God. They already down there. I need to be down there. But listen, y'all think about it. I'll do a poll. And if y'all send me, I'll pack up tonight. I just don't know how long the trial is. Does anybody know how long the trial is? I know Meg is walking in today. The trial, Meg Thee Stallion and Milagro Grams, the blogger. Y'all, I put it on my community wall. Let me bring it up for you. Hold on. Let me tell you, a lot of times when bloggers are going, their people are supporting them, white and black bloggers. Their people want them to go. It ain't like they just down there footing the bill. That's how I found out about the coffee. I was like, okay, black people, we got to do better because the white bloggers, baby, when I tell you them New York people, they deliver stuff on a bike, right? I'm in line for hours. I see them handing these white bloggers coffees. This is not a race thing. I'm just using an example of how their people get behind it. I was like, wait a minute. Damn. Their people are hand delivering them coffee. And then Toot Latrice, my moderator, made sure I got my coffee. So they got into it in the bathroom. Girl, listen, send me the link. I need to be down there. Didn't she look good, Brittany Janae? Meg looked good walking into that courthouse. So I'm this close to, I was like, but if I go, y'all got to send me. Because everybody else was sending their bloggers. Their people are sending them. So y'all think about it. We'll do a poll. Okay. We'll do a poll. And then we'll see. But they down there in Miami, child. Don't tell me they about to fight. I could have had that. Don't tell me they down. This is the same old from the Diddy trial. Lord have mercy. They got into it in the bathroom. Send me the links so I can get on here. Oh my God. Oh my God. I cannot believe they're down there about to get into a fight. She did look like a lawyer. She looked really nice. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Watch your mouth on social media. Watch your mouth about slandering, defaming people on social media. And when I tell you they have subpoenaed every phone call, every text message, everything that Milagro Graham has sent. Now, this is not a scare or a fear-based conversation, but they say the jurors were disgusted by the vulgarity that Milagro would use when talking or covering Meg Thee Stallion. Here's the thing. People get on YouTube and bump their mouth and bump their gums all the time and say the most outrageous shit. My thing is, don't say nothing that you would be ashamed of in front of 12 of your peers called a jury. Because in the real world, people don't talk like that. And people, everybody, you got to be careful. I can say what I want, freedom of speech, until you have to go sit in a courtroom and talk about your pussy. Until you have to go into a courtroom and talk about what you said you was going to do with your dick. Excuse my language. And then people, if you understand how juries are picked, Black people don't show up to jury assignments. White people do. You understand what I'm saying? Until an older white lady sits there and oh my God. Oh yeah, you gonna pay today. Because ain't nobody walking around talking like that. So don't let YouTube write a check for you that your ass can't cash. And I don't know too much about Milagro Graham, and I'm not saying she should or shouldn't, but they saying the vulgarness. The jury was disgusted by some of the things she said. The trial hasn't, listen, you already lost when the jury don't like your language. Remember we talked about implicit biases, subconscious biases. You already lost when they don't even like the way you speak and how you talk. I'm getting real updates in real time. I'm following. Look, I ain't gonna say. And I'm like, ooh, they were saying like how even a Black juror, it's on the community wall. It's like, damn. That stuff flies on YouTube, but it does not fly in a court of law. It does not fly with public opinion. You know what I mean? I don't care how many followers you have or don't have. Your 1,000, 12,000, 25,000 may think it's cute, but the world doesn't. And let me read it. They said they were taken aback by how vulgar and out there Milagro's rants were about Meg Thee Stallion. And they heard a lot of them today. They will play you. Remember I said they got in P. Diddy's phones and played all of the audio? You don't have to. There's no such thing as deleting. They're going to play all that shit. Be very careful. And court cases don't work one way. They work both ways, whether you are the defendant or the plaintiff. Both sides get to present. Both sides get to cross-examine. Both sides can subpoena evidence. It's not just in your favor because you are the plaintiff. It's not necessarily against you because you are the defendant. That's why both sides get to go. It's crazy. They said it's crazy. Now the bloggers over there about to throw down in the bathroom. Listen, a black man who is a teacher described himself as a disciplinarian and raised his eyebrows at some of Milagro's answers. So she in there, and that's why a lot of people can't help but to blog or become a content creator because they don't fare well or operate well in the real world. Does that make sense? What you mean, Queen Sheba? The way she speaks is a turnoff. They're raising their eyebrows like, what? Huh? That shit don't fly that you do on YouTube in the real world. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I bet it's good. So y'all think about it. I don't know. Does anybody know how long the trial is going to last? Thank you. You say you doggone right. I'm serious. If you can't go raise your hand and swear before God and sit down and repeat exactly what you said and feel good about it in front of 12 of your peers, you probably don't want to be saying it. Listen, because once you go to court, everything about you comes to fruition. Everybody gets to see it. The entire world, your job, your neighborhoods, your HOA, the people you work with, baby, they're not going to conceal your identity. They not going. You get sued, your boss, everybody, your church, your grandkids, everybody gets to see how nasty and vulgar and dark you are. So that's why it was embarrassing. I was like, when I was listening to the P. Diddy audio stuff, I was like, ooh, I'm not supposed to be hearing this. They gonna play everything. They played them having sex. They played they play everything all up in your business. All up in your audios, your texts, your audio messages, your emails, everything is up for grabs when you go to court. So if you're not ready for your life to be dug into, defendant or plaintiff, you might want to sit down somewhere. Everybody's not going to sit back and let you slander them. Everybody's not going to sit back and let you defame them. Everybody's not going to sit back and let you harass them. There are some people that have a threshold, whether they're a celebrity, your neighbor, and there's some people that's going to push go on your ass and say, you know what? It's the principality of it, Smokey. I tell you what, this is how we going to do this. And that's what Meg Thee Stallion decided to do. You said when no one is testifying, the judge wants to hear exactly what was said. No cushion. Listen, it's a juror. But she's not on trial. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. She's not on trial. So her lyrics will not be entered into court as evidence. She's not on trial. And that's another thing. You got to, they're going to abide by the law. Meg's not on trial. Milagro is. There's no reason to play her songs if she didn't have any songs regarding Milagro. They said Milagro made fake porn. This is disgusting. If it's true. If it's true. We may have to cover it if y'all don't send me to Miami. I'm not going to go if the trial's going to be over like Friday. It doesn't make sense. But if we got a few more weeks, I probably will. I probably will if my people send me. I got to think about it. November 18th, Thanksgiving is right around the corner. I don't know. I'll let y'all know because I don't know if Miami is as expensive as New York. Shit. I don't see how people live in New York. New York is expensive. You couldn't even buy a damn. Y'all, I'm like complaining. I wanted a breakfast plate with 2 eggs, bacon, toast. And I asked them something. Automatically, you're looking at like $18 for 2 eggs. Golly. With just like a regular traditional breakfast. I was like, golly, it's the principality. That's something like that in Texas is $7. Is Miami that expensive? Oh, the trial. Kariana, the Meg Thee Stallion, and Milagro Grams. I'm trying to decide if I want to jump a flight and go and cover the trial in real time. but I'm trying to figure out if it's as expensive as New York and what that's going to look like. Um, you don't think it's a long trial? I'm gonna see. All right, let me do my homework. I'll come back. I'm gonna put a poll back there in the back and see. Now, look, y'all gonna have to stand on business if I go. Otherwise, I ain't going. No, ma'am. Nah, to now that's even more expensive. Trying to go to Beverly Hills, I would not. And he's not gonna be tried. They've already decided that there was no foul play. So that sounds like a sacrifice that went on in Hollywood, if you ask me. And I used to didn't believe in that. But how in the hell you have a 14-year-old, because she didn't live to see 15. Okay. She was 14 at her time of death, dismembered in a car, and there's no foul play. Child, get up out of here. That's why we saw, what's his name? Lil Nas X walking down the street naked in white drawers and Dallas Cowboy cheerleader boots. Because he got the hell up out of whatever house. He knew what to do. He played crazy. Hold on, too. Come up here real quick. You talking about what? You didn't know that? I just haven't updated y'all. Oh, now look. You did ask for an update. I just haven't updated y'all. Come up here and ask me questions real quick, too. And then I'm going to get off. Yeah. The reason I've been so pissed off about that case, y'all. I didn't even want to update you. It take me a while to calm down. That's why I don't talk when I'm upset. I was so pissed off about that David case. It's been weeks since I've said something because I'm not over it yet. I don't like how they did that. And I feel like it's a sacrifice. I believe if the rumors are true about Hollywood, y'all sacrificed that little girl. How all these grown men, look, Inez, I was. It took me. I'm still not over it. So I don't talk when I'm mad. You say just don't go to the tourist traps. I sure won't. Not in no Miami. What kids? Listen, here's the thing. When you ask me to cover something, you got to send it to me. The more time you can save me, likely I will cover it for you. If you send me links, don't send me nobody else's stuff. Don't send me YouTubers because that's not my material. You can send me news articles. You can send me factual stuff. If y'all can send that, and you be like, I know I sent Queen Sheba 3 good links that are news stations. But if it's a YouTuber, no, I'm not going to cover it because that's their material. That's their opinion. That's their thought process. And that's kind of like stealing. You get what I'm saying? And then it will influence how I do my coverage. So, okay, welcome.
Hey, Queen. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Hey, Chad. Hey, everyone. Yeah, I could have sworn you and we spoke about Meg and Milagro, and I've been trying to get you on them for a long time, Queen.
You have been, but I just didn't want to bite it.
Because what is the location? It is kind of close to home.
Well, I felt like it was messy. And I was like, where do I go with this? Now I can go somewhere because we're entered into a court of law and I can take the facts from it and hone in on the psychological and the behavioral traits of the Black experience. Because one thing I'm thinking about doing, and y'all know how we can get down over here, what would make a woman be that sexually engrossed with another woman that you will make a fake porn tape, allegedly, right? If this is true about her, why are you obsessing over her sexually like that? That I would like to get into. You get what I'm saying?
And you know what? It would be a lot. Y'all, I remember when it came out on Twitter, because I'm Twitter. A lot of people know I'm on Twitter really hard. I don't do Instagram. And she actually linked where the people can go and see this tape. And this tape was some kind of under some anime type of account that allegedly supposedly had the tape. So you had to go through that account to get to it. So if she did all that to get at that woman, I'm sorry, Milagro, you wrong. Because it was a lot. I didn't go down the rabbit hole. I didn't care to see it. However, it was she did place the link. I did see her have the link in her as a Twitter post to go and look at it. And she said, I don't think it's her. I don't think it's real, but here's the link.
Oh, let me pause and think. Hold on. I'm thinking it may be worth the trip. You get what I'm saying?
Especially if you can just really hone in on the behavioral traits of the black bloggers down there. That would be
Oh,
interesting. I mean,
girl.
come on, don't not, man. Then you just get out of jail. You're supposed to be doing right
Well,
now.
we don't know if it's true or not, so we got to go see. Because I know both parties involved, so that's why you got to go. I got to go see
Yeah.
what the hell. Now, Donut did say he ain't playing with nobody when he get on site. Now, he did say that. He was like, everybody at the corner, I might have to. Now, look, my question to y'all, will y'all support me in going? Because y'all do all that talking. go. And be like, child, I don't get paid to next to child. This would have to be a what is it? Collective effort to say
I
to say
know. I know it's some Miami people in here, and I'm not gonna call their names out.
don't.
Y'all reach out to Queen right quick.
Why they need to
And,
reach
and
out to me?
because I think it would be better even if you're down there, but I don't know how you feel that you would rather be in the outskirts and not in Miami.
No, I can. I'm savvy enough to search on my own. I don't want
Okay,
nobody knowing where I'm at.
I got you.
Sorry,
I
I love
feel you.
y'all, but I just don't. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I know how to do that research, but because then people,
Sassy Libra, we already follow each other on Twitter.
Oh, she say you already there, Sassy Libra. So you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
have to get into your see who you following. You'll see y'all already follow. Now listen, you
Mm-hmm.
wanted to talk about the David case. You were not
Yes.
aware
I
that
heard
no,
something, but I didn't believe it. I couldn't believe that it
yeah,
was
pretty
just open and
much,
closed just like that.
girl. Now, when have you ever heard of a teen body found dismembered in a car? And they, oh, no foul play. We don't sir, who you work for?
I know. I'm
No,
confused with that,
me too.
and
Me too.
it doesn't sound right to
At
me.
all.
Hmm.
And that's why I was pissed off and I didn't get y'all a follow up because I'm still in my feelings about it. And everybody keeps saying new updates. And I'm gonna be honest with you. It ain't no new updates. It's just, but that's fine. That's how the game go. Being able to
Right.
take a little bit. And the new update is they will not be pursuing any criminal charges on David thus far. They don't feel like a homicide occurred. Bloop, bloop, bloop. That's the new update. And I was like, I ain't telling them that.
Okay. Now I have a question. In your opinion,
Mhm.
do you think? And you have to excuse me, the dog playing with the thing. Do you think this will catapult his career, or will we not hear from him again?
Who, David?
Hmm.
You're gonna hear from him again. He's just sitting on the sidelines, idle right now. And then they're gonna let it die down a little bit. It's strategy, right? Hollywood's gonna do record labels, and then he's gonna come out. He's gonna be a sensation and pick up exactly where he left off. Probably a little bit of rebranding, not selling the bloody button downs and stuff like that. But yeah, he's gonna move a little bit carefully. But
Okay.
yeah. And here's the crazy part. Let's just say I want to play devil's advocate that no homicide occurred. He was still messing with a child.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? So what
Period.
about that part? You see how
Period.
but you remember I told y'all if you follow my David cases, I said, listen, what this reveals to me is there was a group of men messing with little girls based on the text messages exchanged between Celeste and the other little girl when the other little girl was asking her, is this how it's supposed to be? And she described something and Celeste said no, and don't, I'm not going to say it here. And I was like, wait a minute, why would a hold on now? And I believe it got swept under the rug because it would open up the gate to an Epstein file. You get what I'm saying?
I understand.
Okay.
Queen, did you ever see the clip of Mari Povich interviewing Connie Chang, his ex-wife, on his podcast?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, one of the things that he mentioned, he said that Warren Beatty
Mm.
and how Warren Beatty, because she allegedly had an affair with him or whatever, and but he said that Warren Beatty was like immigration, that everyone had to go through him in order to get in. He said that right there on his podcast. I'm about to send you the clip.
Okay, send me that. But
Allegedly, in my opinion, y'all, you know, but it's the clip,
yeah.
and I'm going to send it to you. But I think it was his very first interview on his podcast, and it's with his ex-wife Connie Chung.
Who is David signed to? What record label? I remember stuff in a moment when I'm covering it. Is it Arista Records? Let me look at it. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me look too. Just give me like 1 second, okay? I'm
Okay,
gonna
because I
look
was
this
going to
up.
look it up.
Arista Record. No, David. Who is D4 signed to? He is signed Interscope Records. So in order to take him down, you would have to take down Interscope because David wasn't the house wasn't even in his name. So then when you start to see who's been in and out of that house, you see how everybody just kind of walked away from that.
And Interscope is under Universal, UMG, and Sony.
So that's all I'm saying. So yeah, uh-huh. And you remember that private investigator, the private what I say, uh-huh.
Yep.
Listen, I ain't dumb. Okay, so now all of a sudden nothing happened. Now all of a sudden the tapes that the private investigator has access to, nobody's going to talk about them. Okay, that means there's bigger fish to fry. This is way bigger than David, right? Okay, who else is going in and out of that house? That manager, Josh Marshall, was that his name? Lied and said that he works remote from home. You a damn lie. Name me one. Wasn't Quad not on the red carpet with Dr. Heavenly as her political campaign manager?
Yes, that's what she's supposed to be doing.
Okay, wait a minute.
And she's not doing a very good job if Heavenly is clowning on
Hold
the
on.
red carpet at BravoCon.
But watch this. How you gonna be a manager in an entertainment industry or the political industry and you sitting at home while your client's on the red carpet? That's a lie. You get what I'm saying?
I do.
But his rebuttal on Twitter was, I stay at home and I have the flexibility to manage my clients from home. Sir, you're a damn lie because they pulled up the picture with you, David, and Celeste in it. You knew who he was messing with. But I said earlier on, I think they all messing with little girls, allegedly.
I do
And then,
too.
yeah, he trying to, I'm married, and
That don't mean anything.
period.
You're definitely the ones we look at
Thank you.
mainly.
But yeah, that's what happened with that. I know you were like, what? Now,
Yes.
you was like, what? Now listen, that's why I think Lil Nas got the hell up out of what was about to happen with him. They had him in white underwear and white down.
Those
Listen,
tidy whities. Yep.
pure white.
hmm
Look, pure. They was clean as a whistle. You see how white them drawers was? Almost like a new pair of drawers that somebody had put on him.
Y'all better recognize. They took a lot of this stuff, this stuff off YouTube, but it's there. Holly
Yeah.
Weird is Holly Weird.
I
Believe
think he
it.
played crazy to get up out of there.
He did, and he was smart about it
Yeah, y'all ain't
because
finna
they just
sacrifice me.
knew they had him on some type of charge for some substances, which came back negative for everything.
Well, he had to play the part. Ain't no telling who was following him, who, who was trying to get him back in the house or whatever. Wherever you see, he ain't never talked about it again.
Never.
And he's in his right mind. Thank you. Let's look. Whatever I gotta do to get up out of here. Y'all got me in these new white drawers and these Dallas Cowgirl boots.
Cheryl, I think it was more than that. What Cheryl said. I think he's trying to get back in. He hasn't had a hit since he went down the hill in that video and danced with the devil.
Who?
Lil Nas. You
Oh.
remember that one video when he was on the strip pole?
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I don't watch him like that. No, ma'am. Look, am I lying about them boots? Hold on. Let me show y'all. And I'm done. I keep saying I'm done, but we having a good time over here. Hold on. Watch this. That was very smart this year. They was brand new draws, Kamaya. Too, you don't remember?
I remember they were white. That's the only thing you could see was him with the drawers and the boots. They were just that white.
Not a stain, not a wrinkle. Somebody had just put them drawers on that boy.
Homeboy was marching down the street, baby.
Hold on, y'all. I be like, this don't make sense if it don't. Somebody put them drawers on him.
Look, y'all can say what y'all want to say about Lil Nas X. He ain't stupid. He is hip to the game,
Come back.
baby.
He knew.
I'm here.
He
I'm
was
here.
not stupid. Hold on. Here we go. Let me show y'all. Give me 1 second. These the boots. Didn't I say Dallas Cowboy cheerleader boots? Boom. That's what they wear.
Yep.
They put him in them boots that them ladies be wearing. And almost in similar draws. Am I right? But these draws got blue stars on them.
He sure was marching down the street. Okay. Go ahead, Lil Nas. Shout out to Lil Nas X, baby.
Hold on, let me show you the similarities. Y'all be like, Queen, no, I'm gonna show you. You like, you sure right.
Yeah. Ooh, wee. They was about to look. They was expecting a show that night, baby. Lil Nas got up out of there.
They was gonna do something
tonight.
to him.
He said, "Not tonight."
Here we go. And then you gonna say he was Queen? I know he was. Hold on. Watch this. Watch this. Here we go. Because I like to give receipts. I don't just be talking. I be, let me go do my research. What does this look like? What does this resemble to me? Okay. Watch. I don't need the video. I just need the photo. Hold on. No, I don't want that part. I don't want that part. I gotta be very careful.
You know what? I can't remember. I think he started off with the hat, didn't he? And then later on, in later clips, he didn't have the hat anymore. I can't remember.
Hold on. You talking about Lil Nas?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have on no hat.
Okay.
You talking about walking down that street?
Right. Because he was walking a long time, according to the way those clips look like.
Yeah, to get away from them people. Hold on. I'm gonna give it to you.
Kamaya said he was oiled up too.
They oiled him up. He didn't do that. But he got up out of there. People.
Ooh, wee.
Listen, I know why you laughing, because black people have a way of saying things without saying them. He got up out of there though.
Look, wasn't had the Diddy trial had already started when that happened? Or that happened right before the Diddy trial?
No, after. That was after the Diddy trial. Shoot, Lil Nas say, I ain't that damn crazy. Now, enough is enough. I done did the Jesus piece. I done did the Jesus piece. I did all that. Y'all not
sure
to take
did.
me.
Uh-huh.
You got me with these Daffy Duck boots.
You might as well just play the video, Queen.
No. Hold on.
Okay.
He said, "Where you going to the party? What party? You know." Here you go. Hold on. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all see the Dallas Cowboy?
Yeah,
Y'all see
we can
them?
see the people. You still got the little people
See the
thing on
girls?
top. Yep, we see the
Okay,
girls.
now look at him. Tell me they didn't dress him like a Dallas Cowgirls cheerleader. You see? Did I lie? With them tight, they be wearing a tight booty shorts. They put it in. Watch this. I know y'all. Where you at? Right here.
Yeah, I was ready.
Y'all
I
see him?
wasn't ready. I knew it was coming. I still wasn't ready. Go on, boy.
Does that not give Dallas Cowgirl?
It does.
Now let me go back to the Dallas Cowgirls because y'all think I was lying. We finna do this the right way. Hold on, where they at? I said somebody had a kink.
Y'all see how white those drawers are? They just as white as those white boots. Uh-huh.
Here we go. Y'all see it?
Ooh, he said he
Same
was
uniform.
not performing that night. Lanai said, y'all ain't about to get no
live
shows.
And you said, well, how is it? Thank you, Sassy. People don't pay attention. I said, no, they dressed him like a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. And then, hold on. What he did is, you know how them cheerleaders be having, hold on. Wait. Sassy Libra said, that's crazy. Wait till my computer start. Hold on. Here we go. You know how them cheerleaders be having the megaphones?
Yeah.
Watch this. Look at him.
Hold on, Queen. Yeah.
Okay. What is that? A megaphone. He using it as one.
He was in character. Oh, he was in character.
What he had to do.
He did to Sarah.
I just wanted to tell y'all. I said, "Oh hell no! It's giving Dallas Cowboy." She said he had to do what he had to do. He was serving. That's it, child. So thank
Even
you
the
for coming
wall.
up.
Thanks, Queen. I'm too tickled, y'all. But look, Queen, and going back, we need you to go ahead and finish this season of Salt Lake City. Please.
Okay.
Please,
I'm gonna see if I
because
can.
Meredith got on the plane and they said for about 8 hours that hoe snapped on that plane.
I'm gonna have to see.
Pulling hair, shaking seats, wouldn't shut up. I mean, and this
I'm gonna have to see.
this is some white on white crime, huh?
I may have to see. I'm gonna see what I can do for you.
Okay. All right, Queen. Take care.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you
Right,
for
bye-bye.
coming up. Okay. All right, y'all. We out of here. Thank you too. We done, y'all. Hope you enjoyed the show.